The rest of this chapter really discusses an ethical dimension to followership, because it's not just a leader in a hierarchy telling a follower what to do and that follower has to blindly obey. Because it's a fluid relationship where everyone is involved in the process, the followers have a moral obligation to be doing the right things, to be holding the leader accountable, to be moving towards what is right, not just moving towards what they've been told to do. Um, one way that's important to think about this is that followership must be taught and learned. Is that the actual normal way we interpret followership and leadership is that leaders just tell followers what to do and followers just go along with it. And actually, a more robust vision of followership must actually be taught intentionally by leadership, and followers must be invited to be active participants in the process. It's no longer going to work for followers to just be blind followers. Instead, what our new age is calling for is that followers must be actively involved in the process. And so one of the ways this really plays out is to do first things first, which is a concept of saying that it's not only the moral requirement of a leader to do what's most important and most right, but it's also the moral requirement of a follower to do what is most important and most right to do in a moral sense. That obligation falls on both parties. Which is really important to distinguish and understand, compared to the past, where it was more focused for followers to just do blind obedience. So this really comes down to followers understanding what proper following, what proper obedience truly means, and that comes from having a true sense of authority and knowing what true authority is. It's respecting whoever is above you, but holding a moral authority even above that. That if what you're being asked to do by a leader or influenced to do by a leader contradicts with what's morally right and true, then you actually have a larger authority that you need to follow and then actually lead out back by influencing that leader that way.